How's it going, everybody? Rob Red here today, and we are back with your Boston Red Sox here after the draft, which I think might have turned out pretty good. Now, we have to wait and see just how these guys look when we go to sign them, and the whole signing process is different this year, too. So if those of you that are new here or new to the show this year, you may not know, but in the past, you used to just be able the day after, just go bang, 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 offer them all a contract. Nobody negotiated. Everybody got a minimum. Done. Easy, right? That's no longer the case. It's a little bit more realistic now. As you can see, Marshall Ash, our first round pick, our first overall pick for us, at number 14, he's asking for $3.6 million. And if you guys saw during the scouting process, we did have a number up in the top left. I believe it was just over 10 million. Over 10 million. It was like 10 point something million. So I think with the guys we drafted, we got lucky this year that we're not going to have to really worry about that. We can give everybody what they want, I think. But we'll see. Also, I should next year start scouting a bit more of the players ahead of us, because as you guys saw, some of the guys that were projected to go behind us, they ended up getting taken first overall. The guy that we loved, but the MLB scouting didn't love. He got taken by the Pirates, I believe, at number 1 overall, and I don't think I can take a look at him. It's unfortunate. I wish I could flip through, but we'll see. But we do have to get to a Sunday, next Sunday, for us to go ahead and start getting the negotiations started with these prospects. So why don't we do that? We're going to go ahead and just do that now. A big 5-0 win over the A's. The home run derby, we're just going to skip that. The Cardinals are offering us a trade offer. They want Alex Verdugo. Okay. Left fielder Alex Verdugo, cold, but B potential at 26. Look, he's got some significant growth. Look at that contact against lefties. Yes, his contact against righties is dropped, and they want to give us Matthew Liberatore, 2367 B potential. I mean, this is a lefty of the future kind of thing, but no thanks. I'd much rather have Verdugo. Yeah, I mean, I know we got Yoshida and Kike, but it's we got some outfielders, right? We got Franklin Wellington, who's just about as good. And a little younger. So to get this to this young lefty starting pitcher into our system is not the worst idea. We have a Brian Bello here. Giancarlo Ramirez is killing it. Neither of these guys are lefties, I don't believe. Yeah, they're both righties. And as far as that's really it for the starting pitchers of the future. Now, Garrett Whitlock, another righty. Steve Melendez, another righty. Corey Kluber's a righty. James Paxton is our only lefty. Oh man, this is a really, really tough decision. I can renew his contract for the next 3 years, which would keep him very, very cost controlled. This could be something I could end up doing. 6.3 million for Verdugo, and then he goes to arbitration. He's 26. He is growing massively. That's the thing, though. MLB stats. He's batting 277, solid OPS of 779. I can't complain about that. WAR, positive WAR there. Oh man, his walks per strikeout, that's actually a really good rate. Almost 10% on the walk percentage, so I'm happy about that. He gets on base, right? On base percentage of 348. Oh, this clears up a lot more budget too. I kind of want Matthew Liberatore. Liberatore? I think it's Liberatore. How's he pitching down? I mean, 291, 124 whip, that's not bad. 9 quality starts and 16 games, that's not bad at all. Almost 2.0 WAR at this halfway through the season. He's growing nicely too. Oh, we just took a bunch of pitchers in the draft though. We did take a couple outfielders too. We don't really have much in the way of outfielder prospects, although they all happen to play center field, I guess. Kedan Rafaela, Riley Green, and Jared Duran. Jared Duran's probably not what I would consider a prospect, but Riley Green absolutely is. And then obviously we've got Franklin Wellington, Adam Duvall. I'd like to give them Duvall instead of Verdugo if I could. You know what? I think for now I'm gonna actually decline this trade. This is a tough one though. This is probably the most tough time I've had declining one of the CPU's trades in a long time, right? The lefty at 23, B potential. That means he's gonna get up into the 80s, right? Same thing, but potentially for Verdugo, who's cold, but he's growing really, really nicely. The fielding's looking good. The hitting, I mean, he's not a power guy, but he's going to get on base, and that's what he does, right? 74 hits in 267 at-bats. Not shabby at all. 277 average, obviously. is what that comes out to. Slugging of 431. He's solid. He's solid. He's not going to put us over the edge, and I feel like I can find a guy like Matthew Liberatore. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Cost control guy. I can find another Verdugo. He's already 26. He doesn't have much time to grow into that 80 overall outfielder. Meanwhile, Liberatore, he's got plenty of time and would just improve the starting pitching. Like, we'd have Ramirez and Bello and then Liberatore as three just in the AAA, just dominant prospects, right? Oh man, yeah, he's more in the Brian Bello group. He's still a little bit worse than Bello, but he's a lefty. So you know what? We're gonna accept this trade from the Cardinals, and now we got to do a little bit of management of the roster here. Coaches, yes, I already done this. Thank you. The roster, okay, yes. I don't know why I'm getting this again, but there we go. Starting pitchers. Did they put him in the majors? Matthew Liberatore is in the majors. I don't want him in the majors. I think he needs to be in the minors again, and I need to move him to AAA. Yes. There we go. Okay, it took nothing to send him down. That's great. And then in AAA, I need to call somebody up. And in AAA, Mac Jackson is hot. Ooh, that's what we like to see at first base. We got Bobby Dahlbeck at first for us. Bobby Dahlbeck here is doing solidly enough? Question mark? 213. That's not great. Negative WAR. Is it time to call up Mac Jackson? I don't think so. Besides, we need an outfielder because we just traded away Verdugo. Tapia, Yoshida, Kike's there, and I think it's time to call up Franklin Wellington. I do. I think Franklin Wellington, he's playing well enough. His bat's gotten real cold. Ooh, yikes. He's hot though. Oh man, I don't know who I really want to call up here. Not anybody, really, is the answer. But we're going to call up Franklin Wellington. We're going to add him to the 40-man. Ooh, it's full. Okay, so who else do we have on the 40-man that I could call up from the outfield? You know what? I may call up Jared Duran. I think I'm going to call up Jared Duran. He's the perfect kind of bench bat for us. Move to the... Yeah, there you go. He's in the majors now. He's solid. He's got some speed for us, too. Really, I didn't want to mess anything else up. I like Tapia. And then... Jared Duran, he can play anywhere in the outfield, obviously. 26, bats lefty, so another lefty bat, which I don't think we have a lot of, especially in the outfield. So I think, there we go. That's all set. So that's interesting. Let's go ahead and take a look at the pitching rotation in, this is AA, the AAA. Here we go. Liberatore, there he is. Yeah, he's perfect. Like, slots in perfectly into that rotation there. Brandon Walter here. He's obviously not somebody that we're looking for the future, but Giancarlo Ramirez, Brian Bello, and Matthew Liberatore. I'm excited for the future, guys. I am. The starting pitching, there's a lefty to keep our eye on for the future. The MLB All-Star Game has one of our players. Today is a day to sign draft picks. Yes, I would like to stop simming. So this is what I wanted to show you guys. Here we go. Welcome to the signing big board. Here you can find the days remaining until August 1st deadline to sign draft picks. You will have access to the signing big board every 3 days. So that's good to know. Signing big board allows you to focus on 3 draft picks at a time. Draft picks added to your board continue to gain interest and scouting progress every 3 days. So we can draft a player that we didn't scout and continue to scout them after the draft. So I know I prioritized people with 100% because we just kind of knew at that point that those guys, there was enough people that I could take a shot on some of these guys, but higher prioritized draft picks gain additional interest. So obviously putting him in the number 1 priority, he gains a bit more interest. When you're finished with your signing big board, select advanced to finalize your 3-day plan. You also have the option to skip signing and set it to auto. I don't want to do that. But here you guys can see we've got a little bit of an interest meter. So now this is what is important, right? Are they going to accept our offer or not? We definitely want to get Marshall Ash to accept our offer. Prospects on your signing big board will gain interest in scouting progress every 3 days. Any priority slot that is filled will display the progress here. So we're going to gain an extra 6%. So in 3 days, we're going to get him up to 73% and an extra 10%. So if we didn't scout him, you know, he's at 100%, but if we didn't scout him, we get 10% every 3 days as well. So it's a bit risky to take guys that you haven't scouted, but you can then figure them out before you end up offering them a big contract. And then here we go. So we can press A on a prospect to see their options, A to see prospect options. Now we unlock the ability to send to contracts once they have reached 50% interest. So we have to get them above that 50% threshold. Luckily, most of our prospects are, so we can start offering them contracts. Offers can be sent on the last day of the signing deadline, regardless of interest. So if we just don't break through, we can still give them a contract if we want to load them up with money. You can also switch a prospect's priority slot or remove them. That makes sense. So we can offer Marshall Ash a contract. Whew, you don't demonetize me, YouTube. It's time to decide the bonus amount to offer this draft pick. Keep in mind the bonus allotment is used to sign all of your draft picks. So you can see the MLB suggested slot value, so basically 14th overall, is 4.24. So he actually wants less money than what his slot would be. So that's actually good news for us, especially a first round pick. Your pick also has their own bonus demand. Adjustments to the bonus will affect their interest in signing with your team. If your draft pick doesn't accept a bonus offer before the signing deadline, you will lose them and the slot value amount that was assigned to that draft pick. Okay. So there we go. I can bump this up. He's at 67. I feel like I don't want to offer him a contract just yet. I feel like I want to get him into the 70s, get everybody into the 70s before I start offering contracts. So some of these guys you can see, like Domingo Navarro, the right fielder, we're going to get 20% scouting and 3% interest. So I actually want to move him to priority number 1. He's going to get 5% interest versus 3%. So Marshall Ash will get 70% after these 3 days, and then Domingo Navarro will be at 48. So we'll be close on Domingo. We're going to have to leave him up there at the top. You guys can see and then Israel Zarate. I know we drafted him. He's a what position? He's a shortstop, right? So we can get 15% scouting and 1% interest. So we can unlock the ability to offer him a contract as well as get 15% scouting. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to leave him in 3, and then we'll worry about 1 and 2 until we know more about Israel Zarate. Now, it's only 266,000, but it's not going to be that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things. But 3.6 million, that is a lot considering we have 10.49, so 10.5 million. We'll advance. I'm not going to offer a contract too eagerly. I did want to see who is from it's got to be is it John Schreiber in the pen? Cool. Good to see that we got somebody in the All-Star game, and it's not one of our relievers. So view today's games. Here we go. Play the game. Player lock for the AL All-Stars. Doesn't look like we have anybody else here. Pablo Lopez is the starting pitcher. If I just manage the game, play game, quick manage, I don't want to jump in there, actually. I don't want to do that. So we're just going to get through the couple days here. We got, 3 days through Thursday. The AL won, so we like that just because. Note AAA, don't care really about the AAA All-Star game. Today is a day to sign draft picks. So we'll take a look. It's great that it's super quick, super snappy. You guys can see here, Domingo Navarro is now up to 46 from his 43. Israel Zarate, up to 50%, and we now know he's 67 to 86. So he was our 6th round draft pick, and he looks pretty good. 69% interest for Marshall Ash. So I think we're going to keep things like this. Zarate, I think you know what? We're just going to keep going. We've got 18 days until the signing deadline. So you know what? I'm actually just going to offer him the 3.64 that he wants. That would bring us down to 6.85 remaining, which I think should be fine. So we'll submit the offer. He has decided to sign with the Red Sox, so he accepts the offer. That's beautiful there. So we love to see that. So we no longer have to worry about that 3% interest here and 15% scouting. We've got another priority here. We got 66% Abraham Santana, who looks very good. So I'm going to see if I can just offer him a contract right now. He only wants 900,000. We'll have just under 6 million remaining. So we're going to go ahead and submit that offer. He has decided to sign with the Red Sox. So beautiful. That's real quick. That's real easy. I'm not saving myself too much money here, but we'll work on that later. So one more 60% is Amori Garcia, the high potential catcher drafted in the 4th round. So we'll see. He wants 380,000. Offer him a contract. That's basically minimum. That's not going to knock us down at all. He has decided to sign that as well. So we're good to go there. So Domingo Navarro is going to get 5% interest. So in the next window, we can start offering a contract to Domingo Navarro. I still want to wait on Zarate. We'll get another 15%, get him up to 61% scouted. I don't know how long we'll have, how much scouting we can get done with him, right? So you can't just take a bunch of players you don't know about. But let's see, 85.95 for Dante Gutierrez. He wants 1.2 million. He's our 2nd round pick. We'll gain 1% interest. I don't think it's worth it. I think 1.19, that's pretty low on the scale here. 54%. We'll give it a try. We will still have just under 4.4 million. He has declined. He's not interested in these terms. Need a few days before he considers. Okay, so he hasn't, before and after, he didn't change his interest level, but he's not somebody that's going to accept it right away. So we'd have to either overpay for him or keep trying to climb that interest. I think what I will do is I'll move into priority number 2 so we can get 2%, because Israel Zarate looks like I'm not going to be too upset if we end up losing him. I would be pretty upset if we end up losing Dante Gutierrez or Domingo Navarro. We need to actually get that interest level way, way higher, too, before we can sign him. It's pretty actually kind of intense. Here we go, and we get swept by the Cubs, but we get another chance to sign our draft picks. Okay, anybody we want to trade here? Maybe Kenley Jansen, get anything out of him. He is 35. Nobody else really, I think, that I want to get rid of. Maybe Duvall. We'll throw Duvall. I wish he was playing like he was in real life, and I wish he didn't get a fractured wrist in real life, but we can't always get what we want, right? So there we go. I'm seeking shortstops. I am seeking always starting pitching. Catcher, probably catcher. I'm going to say I'm not seeking starting pitcher anymore. And we'll just, you know what, we'll just say shortstops and catchers. Give me, if you got an offer for a shortstop and catcher, then send it my way. View the trade blocks, though. You guys can see 84 Danny Jansen. If we wanted to upgrade our catcher, Kenley Jansen, that's us. The Angels, the Cubs, and the Diamondbacks are actually interested. Good to see that there's some interest floating around in the league. Anybody with a potential, some youngsters here. Charlie Morton, 39. Listen, got a long life ahead of you, not a long career in baseball left, so he's no spring chicken anymore. But we got Diego Cartaya from the Dodgers. Ooh, a catcher here, a catcher prospect with a potential at 21. Woo, he's on the trade block. What would it take to get, what do you want? What do you want from us? They want Brian Bello, Rodelfa, Alberto Mondesi, Nick Pivetta, or Kenley Jansen and Adam Duvall. We'd clear $23 million in salary, and we get an A potential prospect. I did kind of want to get rid of Kenley Jansen and Duvall anyway. We get an A potential catcher, right? Our catching prospects, well, they don't look great, right? After Fortes, he would probably be, he's probably the third best, okay, behind Reese McGuire. But I think I do this trade. All players, let's go back to the Kenley Jansen and Adam Duvall. That's fine with me. Send Kenley Jansen back. He's an 83 closer, but we'll just use somebody out of the pen or call up the guy we signed in free agency. But Duvall, trade him away, call up Wellington, and then just let him ride in right field. I'm giving away a lot of outfielders. We may want to hope that the free agency class is good. But I'm going to do this trade. I'm absolutely going to do this trade. He's 21 only as a catcher with a potential 65, and he's showing very nice growth. We're getting rid of 2 35-year-old players. I love Duvall in real life. He's quickly becoming one of my favorite players to watch, but in game, he's just not cutting it for us. And Kenley Jansen, he's fine, but I don't feel like he's worth his salary. Plus, I believe he's got another year under his contract. So we're going to offer this trade. Diego Cartaya is coming from the Dodgers to the Red Sox for Kenley Jansen and Adam Duvall. There we go. The Dodgers. Kenley Jansen does have another year at what? 16 million? Yeah, another 16 million. I can use that 16 million to find another closer. Probably younger. And they're going to probably put him in the pen somewhere. He is an upgrade. They did need him. So that kind of makes sense. And then in the outfield, in right field, they got Mookie Betts, Trace Thompson, Adam Duvall. But they do need somebody to play center field. So, or just backup, right? Trace Thompson or Mookie could play center. Oh, Mookie, I miss you. James Outman, though, playing center field for the Dodgers. Probably not what they want. Upgrade for them. And then Chris Taylor. So, honestly, I think it's a good trade. I think it makes sense. And we finally have a catcher prospect to keep our eye on. So, look at that. All right, so roster trade accepted. Great news. Just got word, really, because I just closed that deal, so I definitely heard that. Diego Cartaya, we're gonna move you to AA and let you just kind of dominate AA down there. Caleb Hamilton gets to stay in AAA. We'll call up Ronaldo here. Is it Ronaldo? Yeah, Ronaldo. He's gonna play with Caleb Hamilton. We got Diego Cartaya in AA with Nathan Hickey. Connor Wong is also in AAA, so we got 3 catchers in AAA. But does it matter? Yes, it does. Connor Wong, I'm sorry, but you're going to go down to single A. That's tough. From backup in real life to single A in game. But anyway, we got Fortes and McGuire, but Diego Cartaya, I'm very, very excited for him now. This is exciting. He must have been playing in their AAA system and doing well. So at 65, I'd like to see him in AA, rake there, and then we have 2 spots available. So what we're going to do is we are going to call up from the AAA. We're going to call up Franklin Wellington to play in the outfield. I got to add him to the 40-man. That's right. But we do have space on the 40-man. There we go. How many is that? We have 40. Okay, so we have 1 more space on the 40-man. So we're going to move him to the MLB. And then Archie Cox. Is he ready for the majors yet? 40 innings pitched, 2.25 ERA, sub-1 whip, positive WAR. Do I take a look at free agency, though? Like, I can just go sign a free agent off the street. Ken Giles here. Ken Giles could be a good reliever, closer, whatever they want to use him as. There's no relievers, but Ken Giles here. He is 32. I'm fine with that. Bring him in. Buddy. I'll give you $2.5 million for this year. Yeah, you're just going to be depth. $2.5 million for this year. I'm probably not going to re-sign you. Okay, how about 2.7? 2.8? $3 million for 1 year. He really wants a longer contract. He really doesn't want to come in on that deal. Aaron Luke, though, let's sign him, and then we'll call up. Yeah, good. We'll call up the guy we signed. Oh my god, I forgot his name already. I do that so much. Roster closing pitcher Archie Cox. We'll call up Archie Cox. Add him to the 40-man. It's full. Oh, did they put Aaron Luke on the 40-man? No, they didn't. Okay, I guess I'm mathing wrong. Yeah, we now have 25 plus. Yeah, that makes sense. Because we just called somebody up. So Richard Blyer. You know what? Let's see. What does the bullpen look like? Yeah, that's fine. Martin Schreiber. I mean, it's not bad. Chris Martin's not the greatest, but then Blyer, Joely Rodriguez, and Connor Brogdon with Nick Pivetta in the pen. So I'm fine with this. Man, Steve Melendez, please keep growing because we definitely need help. Tariq Skubal's up to an 85. That's good news. But there we go. We're now 10 games back of the Blue Jays, 3 games back of the Orioles. We probably are going to finish in last in the division. It's a bit of a bummer, but it happens. I believe I already set up my draft picks. Dante Gutierrez. Yeah, we need to get him to get more interest in us. I believe I did offer him 1.2, but we'll advance. It's 3 days. It's not going to kill us. Against the A's, we avoid getting swept by the A's after we swept them not too long ago. But today is another signing day to sign our draft picks. Dante Navarro's up to 52% interest. I'd like to offer him a contract, maybe above. Yeah, how about that? $885,000. We should be okay. Submit the offer. He's decided to sign it. That's huge. And now Dante Gutierrez is going to get 5% interest per day. Zarate actually looks like a pretty solid 6th round pick. The potential's maybe going to be a C, but not too bad. Not too shabby, if you ask me. Evan Pipp, though, we definitely want to start getting him, talking to him. Probably want him to be the one with 2% interest per day. Get him up to 56. And then Dante Gutierrez, we'll give him another day. We got 12 days, so 4 more sessions like this. Zarate, I think I'm going to keep leaving him. We can actually scout him. We'll get up to 91%. We'll fully scout him and figure him out before then, before the deadline. Devin Williams goes to from the Brewers to the Marlins for Jacob Berry, Will Stewart, and Jose Devers. Milwaukee. I don't know what you see in them, but I hope you're trusting yourself. On the IL, Garrett Whitlock, day or two. Tristan Casas, God, please come back soon. All right, Dante Gutierrez is probably ready to negotiate. We'll offer him 1.27, just bump it up a little bit. He's got that really, really good potential in center field. That would be nasty to get him. So let's go ahead and submit the offer. He's declined. 61 interest before, 61 interest after. Okay, he's going to need a few days before deciding. Evan Pipp wants $1 million, so we still have $4.6 million. We've got enough to offer these guys a lot of money. And Israel Zarate looks like he's going to be a solid minor leaguer for us, so I can't be too upset by that. But Evan Pipp here, we haven't started negotiations with him yet, so we can offer him a $1 million contract, 1.25 to get him up to 60%. He looks pretty good, so we'll offer him the shortstop. He declined the offer. 56 before. Didn't change. Okay, so we are going to have to keep getting these guys' interest up 3% and 2% respectively. Obviously, I want Dante Gutierrez more than I want Evan Pipp. But then I think Israel Zarate, can I offer you $300,000? He declined it. 53 before, 53 after. I did not offend him. That's good to see. We have 9 days, so 3 more sessions, 9 more days. I'm not even caring about how we're doing. We are doing pretty poor. We're falling off, but it's okay. We'll get there. We'll get back. We'll get back on the horse at some point. But there we go. 100% scouted, 70 to 82. Not too bad for Zarate. Dante Gutierrez, can I still offer him a contract? Can I give him 1 point? You know, I'll give him the slot. I'll give him 71% interest. We'd still have 3 million. He is gonna decline. Oh my goodness, need a few days before he considers another. Okay, Evan Pip. How about I offer you that one right there? That should be enough to get him. And it is. Okay, Evan Pip does get the bonus demand. He accepts that one. So good to see that. And now we can start working on Jonah Branham, the other catcher we had. He only wants like 300,000. I'll give him 475,000 if we just get this over with. Yes, we can. Cool. So we still have 2.87, which should be plenty to sign Dante Gutierrez and Israel Zarate. I don't want to overpay them, but it's use it or lose it. So that's the thing. That budget's not going to roll over anytime next season. And we're pretty much at the deadline. This is like the penultimate session. So here we go. 69% interest from Dante Gutierrez. We'll give him 1.61. He's got 77% interest in it. He is going to sign that. That's beautiful. Good to see that. And then Israel Zarate, offer him a contract. I will get him up to 70% interest. We have plenty to sign him, and he's going to sign it as well. So we no longer have any draft picks necessary to sign. So we are all set there. So we can get through this deadline here on August 1st. The Dodgers are offering us another trade. They want our outfield, Kike Hernandez, for Bobby Miller, the starting pitching prospect. A potential at 23 righty, okay, for Kike. Kike is our only center fielder. Kike, I mean, I don't want to just drop everybody, but he's got a 1.7 WAR. He's good, but he's a free agent. He's 31. Is he upgradable? I mean, we don't really have. I'm going to need somebody back. Tapia, Yoshida, and Wellington are going to be our outfielders, and then Duran off the bench and somebody else off the bench. That's tough, because Bobby Miller at 23 with a potential 70, that's another nice-looking starting pitcher, but I'm going to actually decline the trade. We're going to keep a hold of Kike. We've got prospects. Today is the trade deadline. Yes, stop simulating. I think I traded everybody that I wanted to trade away. Today is the deadline to sign draft picks. We already have signed all of our draft picks. I'm just confirming. Yes, we have. Finalize, and then contract extensions. Tanner Houck. He's been our closer. How's he been doing? Not great, not terrible. Ks per 9 are looking good though. I kind of want to keep a guy like that around for 4 years at 2.4 million per year. Oh wow, he really loves this deal. The front-loaded contract too. That doesn't really make a difference, but it will in the future. So there we go. Gonna give him 2.2 million a year for 4 years. Fine with that. He is 26. He's gonna want a lot more money for 5 years, but he's still arbitration eligible through this. He will be free agent eligible after that, though. So there we go. So we will offer that contract. Beautiful. He's going to sign it. Christian Arroyo, growing. Look at that, up to a 77. He's been 313, 3.0 WAR. Oh my God, that's crazy. All right, I will give him a 4-year deal at 28 million. To be a platoon player. I mean, 27 million. I'll again front load it because we have the cash right now to do that. Corey Kluber. Okay, so some of these guys. Nick Fortes as our catcher. How has he been doing? He's got a 1.1 WAR. That's not bad. OPS. Listen, he's not a great hitter. He's a fine backup. Oh God, he strikes out a ton though. 23% strikeout percentage. Kike. How has he been doing this season? He's, like I said, he's been good, right? 730 OPS, 1.8 WAR, playing center field for us. Walk percentage is good. With batting runs, stolen base runs, runs created, range factor. I wish there was a bit more of a metric to see how he fields in the game, you know? But I could look at his fielding percentage. He's got a fielding percentage of 99. He's got 1 error. So that's pretty good, to be honest. I'll give him a 4-year deal. That's fine for, like, even if I end up platooning him. He's happy with a platoon, being platooned. That's fine. Player option bumps him up, but you know what? He's looking for 5.1 per year. Wow, I'm gonna have to give him like what, 6.5 per year. I mean, 6.5 per year for him's not bad. We have a ton of cash available to us next season, so let's go ahead, give him this contract. Even if he ends up being a platoon player, I'm fine with that. He's going to decide to accept that. Steve Melendez, obviously got to bring him back. How many years? 5 years at 2.3 per year. I can do that. You're going to be in the rotation, my guy. So let's just promise him rotation and then give him 10.5 million and obviously front load it again. And we should be good. This could be a steal of a deal. He's a 76. He's been pitching well. And he's going to accept. Alberto Mondesi. My God, we have so many contracts to extend. Franklin Wellington, how have you? He's got 16 at-bats, and he's got 4 hits. 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. Not a bad ratio. 2 doubles as well in his 2 hits. So 50% of the time he's hitting an extra base hit, which I love to see. Brian Bello, let's go ahead and offer you. I'll give him a 4-year deal. I'm fine with. Actually, let me give him a 3-year deal. I know I run the risk of potentially having to pay him a lot more, but I just feel like it makes the most sense to give him 2.3 over 3 years. Totally fine with that. $766,000 a year. I can afford that. Let's take a look at our budget, actually. Roster. Okay, was talking about no, just let's get through that. Let's go ahead and take a look at our budget. Our budget, we have 133 million in payroll next year. That's not too bad. How is Trevor Story doing, by the way? 300. I feel like I haven't talked about him at all. But he's been a very, very, very solid player. Masataka Yoshida, I need you, buddy, to just please perform well. That contract is massive. Just Turner, Paxton. Yeah, Turner. Maybe I should have gotten rid of Turner at the deadline. I can still get rid of him in free agency, but we'll see. But I wish I could see how much money I had next season for player salaries. It looks like we should be okay, though. I'm happy with most of the players on the team, and with contract extensions, I'm gonna let Fortes probably walk. Actually, a 2-year deal at $750,000 per year, absolutely. I mean, like I said, he's a backup catcher. I can afford that. $850,000 a year, beautiful. Corey Kluber, 36, let him walk. We need some youth in our starting rotation. Bobby Dahlbeck's looking good as a bench option. 3 years, he wants 1.8 a year. I'll do that. Whatever. 5 million over 3 years. He's decided to accept. Beautiful. Franklin Wellington. I could probably get him on something cheap, right? Yeah, 3 years at 800,000. I feel like this should be fine. 833,000. Beautiful. So he's all set there. Diego Cartaya, give him. Yikes, he's going to want a lot of money, but we'll give him 3 years at 800,000 a year. For now, I trust that he's going to grow, so here we go. Beautiful. And everybody else looks like players I can wait and delay on. Liberatore, how has he pitched for us? He's in AAA, right? I think, yeah, he's in AAA. He's still continuing to pitch very well, so that's good news there. Tapia, I do like Tapia as a bench bat. He's been good for us this season, right? I'm not misremembering. 750 OPS, yeah, 1.4 WAR. He wants a lot of money to be another bench bat. I guess I'll maybe think about that. We don't have to sign everybody right now, but there we go. So I think we're good to go. All set there. This Blue Jays series, let's get maybe some gameplay in here. Let's turn on critical situations and simulate through the Toronto series. Devers, we're down by 1. All right, we're trying to get closed out. We got Rafi Devers at the plate, ready to go. So let's go. Let's see if we can win a game or two. We put maybe a little bit of a push towards the wild card. I'm not here to like completely sell out and be terrible, right? Here we go. Bottom of the 9th, nobody out. Fresh inning. Let's go. Oh, I rolled over it. Chopped to second, and that's gonna be an easy one. Oh, man, that was a solid enough pitch that I could have hit, but I was early on. I was a little eager. All right, let's go. Let's get something going here. Man, that he's using the fastball away. It's getting me, man. I'm early. Need to slow down on the fastballs. Jeepers. Imagine if he threw that slider. I'd be looking terrible up here. All right. Oh, come on. That's good timing. That's not going to be deep enough. The PCI was just off. Oh, man. All right. Down to our last out, Justin Turner. I talked about how I should have traded you. Show me why you're still here. Send these fans home happy here at Fenway. Turn the other way. Drop in. It is. Oh, my goodness, that dropped in. Oh, that dropped in. We have got the tying run on base now with Masataka Yoshida up to the plate. Let's go. All right. All right, let's see what he's got. Jordan Romano. He's got 4 pitches, and we're on our 4th batter. Maybe I need to take one. That wasn't the one to take. I was like, maybe I should take one. As he just gives me a four-seamer up and in. Ugh. All right, that's okay. Make him work a little bit more for these outs. There we go. Get our pitch. We got to get our pitch to hit. Oh, I don't know what that graphic was. The Angels move within 1.5 games of the Rangers in the AL West. Good for them. The Rangers are in the AL West. Ooh, that's a good pitch. That's a good pitch. I didn't want anything to do with that, but I probably should. All right, now we got to protect. All right, down to our final strike. Let's go. All right. Good eye. Good eye, Yoshida. Let's go. Come on. Little opportunity here to maybe do something. 2-2. Count as even. Go, 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 go. I know he's slow as dirt, but he's going to get into scoring position. He's going to get into scoring position. Full count now. Whoo. That's a wild pitch. Yeah, that's what, 5? That was the slider way down and in. All right. What do you got for me? Oh. Oh, that's not going to be deep. Is it deep enough? No, it's not going to be deep enough. No. And we are going to lose this challenge to the Blue Jays. Oh, man, I thought I had it there, too. That was a pretty solid enough hit. He just didn't have enough power. Pivetta took the L, pitched 6 innings. Okay, that's fine. Okay, Season XP reward path. Great. All right, so nothing else there in that series. So that was our one opportunity. Injured list. Cartaya suffered a shoulder strain, is out 1 to 2 weeks. Kluber at a lat muscle strain, he's a day or two. And then Hernandez expected to be out a day or two after getting injured. So Cartaya, what is with our top prospects getting injured, man? Come on. All right, let's get up to this New York Yankees series here. Okay, we string a couple wins together and then we string some losses together. We are 11 games under 500. We only 2 back of Baltimore. Come on, we can get Baltimore. Let's turn some on some critical situations for this Yankee series. Do we have another injury? Yes, we do. Koss is out. I'm not going to say that name. And then, oh my God, our top prospects love to get injured. All right, here we go. We got critical situations on. Brogdon on the mound. Ooh, tied game, but LeMahieu can walk it off. Time to clamp down. Let's get into the top. Let's get into the top of the 10th. Extra innings rule. How are we doing? Like, we're a very average team. Like, look at that. Everything's like in that middle group, especially pitching. Our pitching is very middle of the road. Our hitting a little bit lower, but, you know, we'll address that in free agency. I'm very excited to get into free agency with you guys. Oh, man, his circle change. Ooh, that pinpoint pitching is nice. All right, let's go up and away. Let's go. All right, I'm not giving him anything to hit here. Absolutely no chance. You got to go fishing for this guy. Bring your golf club. Woo! He did. He brought his sand wedge. All right. We'll do the cutter low and away. See if I can get him to roll over something. There we go. Swing and a miss. That's big. That's 1 down. Nice, Brogdon. Let's do Judge down and away. Oh, man. Okay, that was close. That was tight. We'll do... Oh, I don't want to work into Judge. Oh, I don't really want to work into Judge, but I guess here it comes. Low and in. And he walked it off. Oh, man. Of course, man. 104 exit velo, 405 on the distance. I shouldn't have put that down and in. I literally just said I didn't want to work in on Judge, and I was like, 2-0 count. I don't think I missed by that much on my spot. I think he just hammered it. Oh, all right. We get walked off. Man, this is not a good gameplay episode for you guys. I'm sorry. Oh, man. And all right. So we do not get swept, which is good news. Another injury. Jordan inflamed hip, Hamilton, and Cutter Crawford. Okay. Cutter Crawford. Yeah, whatever. All right. So let's get through the end of the month here. Wow. Okay. String some wins together against the Astros. Why don't you? We just rattled off 5 in a row. We're 12 games under 500 now. We are slowly but surely dropping back. Oh, we absolutely, you must have 28 players on the roster. Let's autofix it. Just call up who you want to call up. But we got this series against Baltimore. We're 4 games back. A sweep could be big for us to pass them in the standings. Santos, Dearden, and Cartaya. Another, oh my God. Okay, Cartaya may be injury prone, and it's not good. I don't like to hear that. Here we go. Nothing against the Orioles. Okay, we got a lot of... We do pick up a game on them against the Yankees. All right, player milestone. Arroyo has 2 home runs today. Now we're gonna simulate to the end of the game, and we win 8-6. Yes, I would like to stop. Did he? Can I view the box score? Did he get another? Did he hit his 3rd without me? He had 3 hits, 3 RBIs. Did he hit a home run? Oh no, he didn't. No, he didn't. Oh man, I thought he did. I got excited for a second. This Yankees critical situation. We are okay. You know what? Why not? We're putting on a run here at the end of the season. Look at that. Our ERA is 12th. Runs against is 11th. It's really not the, and we're stealing bases too. It just seems to be, oh, we're not hitting home runs. We need power. Maybe that's something I'll go out and address. Devers needs some other sluggers with him. We don't really have too many, and I did give away Duvall, so that'll do that to you, so. There it is! Woo! Tie game! Speaking of sluggers, Rafael Devers with just a bomb over there to right field. Look at that. Let's go, man. Is that Yoshida cheering him on? Let's go. First pitch, just bombed it, dude. Let's go. Yimi Garcia out of the pen, but a perfect 94-94. Look at that. I mean, that's down the heart of the plate if I didn't crush that. Oh, here's Mac Jackson. Our first chance to see Mac in action. Oh, is that one gone too? Is that gone? Is that fair? Is that gonna get enough? Oh, it's off the wall, but that's okay. He's gonna turn it into a double. He's got 35 speed, but there we go. Action Jackson, Mac Jackson with the double, his 2nd of his career. Now we got Justin Turner up to the plate with a runner in scoring position and 2 outs. I thought I might have given us the lead there on back-to-back swings, but I was very early, and almost honestly, it was probably a good thing. But Mac Jackson, oh, getting his first hit for us. We love to see it. Oh, and that one's going to be fought off, and that one's going to drop. I'm not going to send him. He's only got 35 speed. And there we go. Guerrero cuts that one off. That looked like a laser. But there we go. Turner fired up, and we now have Trevor Story up to the plate. Let's go. That one, I don't know how I got that one, but oh, Trevor Story. Beat it out. Take it out. Oh. Way too early on that pitch. Oh, man. But, all right. Pitcher is getting tired. Bullpen. Do we have anybody up? We don't have anybody up in the bullpen. I kind of want to use Schreiber. Schreiber, he's our best reliever, so Bo Bichette can walk it off. They can walk it off on us. Oh, my goodness. That was tight. We'll go with the slider down and away now. I'm so worried about oh, my God. I'm so worried about inside pitches, but we'll go up and in on the hands a bit so we can avoid another Judge situation. Thank you. There we go. We'll go with another fastball, but this time low and away. Paint those corners. Ooh, he held up. Nicely done to hold up on that one. Let's get this. I'm not really keen to give him a pitch to hit. And there we go. All right, he's ahead of it. Beautiful. All right. Let's give him a fastball down and away now. 90% accuracy. Throw it. And oh, he does get it. You know what? Perfect. Now we're gonna hit him with the circle change down and away as well. Not enough accuracy on that one though, but it is perfect. Dot it, baby. Let's go. Big pitch there. All right, let's go ahead down and in on Whit Merrifield. I'm starting to figure out Pavetta's timing, man. I really am. We'll go with the knuckle curve away. I doubt unless he hangs this. That I thought he hanged it. Hung it? I was gonna say unless he hangs it, I don't think this is a pitch that he can walk us off with. Let's hit that circle change. Let's hit it down and in this time. See if we can dot it again. Oh, I thought we might have done it. But we'll go up and in, kind of jam him a bit here. So even if he does get a pitch, a piece of it, he's gonna have to be really good to get it out of the yard. And there we go. Now down to one more out before we hit extras. Let's first pitch slider. Why not to Cavan Biggio? Ooh, okay, all right, not too bad. Making him think about it. Go four-seamer away, right back at him. Hello, Pavetta. Yeah, shake that one off. Holy smokes, coming in hot. But we are able to get out of that inning. We now have Masataka Yoshida up to the plate, who is having an okay season. OPS of 732. That's not bad. All right, down and away, or away, excuse me, not down. Bullpen. I want him ready and waiting. And then Tanner Hoke. Yeah, well, Schreiber is a righty. Do we? Ooh, yeah, no, I can see that. Duh. Let's just warm up Tanner Hoke as well. Hoke. Brian Bello is played. He's got taken an L already. Yeah, does not look good. So, not what you want to see from one of your top prospects, but it's okay. We will manage. All right, here we go. Yoshida, deep to center field. Going back on the warning track and gone. It's a home run, Masataka Yoshida. What's with me in first pitches of the inning? First pitch of the at-bat. Just crushed to deep center field. 418, 103.7. Exit velo. Let's go. And now they bring in Anthony Bass. Fortes now up to the plate. That was a high fastball, but down the middle. Good hit by Yoshida. Oh, man. Fortes probably has such good discipline. I don't know what it is, but I probably should have swung at that one. With most players, with poor discipline, I would have swung. But Fortes... Maybe I should have better discipline myself and not worry about what Fortes' discipline is, because that's horrible. Those are two sliders in the other batter's box, and I almost swung at both. I'm eager, and now I don't swing at the fastball. Down, middle. I'm eager. I'm too eager, and I'm not eager enough. Find me a middle ground, please. Here we go. There we go. That one, I'm laying off that pitch from now on. I'm not going to get got on that pitch. 2-2, even count. Here we go. Bass. Oh, I wanted to swing at that. I wanted to swing. I guess I just didn't push it hard enough. He's too disciplined, man. He doesn't want me to swing at anything. Kike now up to the plate, who's had a horrible start to the season in real life. Ooh, is that going to be deep enough? No, that's off the end of the bat. All right. We do want to bring in, I think we want to bring in Hoke. So we will schedule to put in game. We'll keep Schreiber ready and waiting. We'll use our closer, Hoke. Franklin Wellington. We get a chance with Franklin Wellington now to see how he does at the plate. All right, away. All right, I can't wait until we start to play with some of these guys that we drafted. The pitchers, we may not play with as many pitchers, but we will definitely be playing with a lot of the hitters. Ooh, that splitter, this feels slow. I don't know if I'm just juiced up because I'm talking to you guys or what, but man, all right, here we go. Wellington, I'm ahead again. Oh, no. Oh, man, that's two down the heart of the plate that I've fouled off because I'm too eager. I got to slow myself down. Told you I was not going to swing at that pitch again. I literally told you, Anthony, so stop throwing it. Well, you keep throwing it because I'm not going to swing on it and I'm going to get on base. But you know what I mean. All right, here we go. Foul that off. That's a tough pitch. That's a good slider. His vision is 69. Nice. Contact 58. Power 43. We're probably not going to hit a home run, let's be honest, with Franklin Wellington right now. But maybe we can get on base. He's more of a defensive, speedier guy, I think. He's got a lot of potential, though, too. B potential. You know, we got some opportunity for growth here. Ooh! Ooh! I don't know about that one. I feel like I could have gotten that pitch as a ball. I could have gotten away with that. Yes, still want to change pitchers. Here we go. Slider. Oh, yes. Oh, there we go. Beautiful first pitch slider. Let's see if we can get in the opposing... Do the Anthony Bass approach. There we go. We got him to swing at it. And now we're just absolutely going to put a sinker in the dirt. Ooh, he does get it off the end of the bat. I thought for sure that was going to be a swing and a miss. We'll do a four-seam up and in, but just like up. All right, he's going to lay off it. You know, we hit our spot, but we'll try another sinker. He didn't seem to really handle the sinker all too well. There we go. The runner's going to stay at second. And we get our first out of the inning. Here we go. He was a little out front of the sinker. Grounds it to Devers and out. Danny Jansen now up to the plate. Oh my goodness, Houck. You are a machine, dude. You are an absolute machine for me. Maybe not. Maybe not with the fastball, but with the sinker, let's see if we can get another one. Oh, that thing almost dropped in there, dude. I haven't thrown a single splitter, and I love the splitter, so we're going to try it. I love the splitter. Mac Jackson there to collect it. We have a 2-strike count now, and oh, he's able to foul that one away. Let's try, let's try coming down and in with the with the slider this time. That wasn't quite down, but, you know, it is what it is. Let's put a sinker in the same spot here. Let's just kind of, he wants to foul it off. Go for it. That is not a, is that foul? Is that fair? Oh my God, and he ties it. Oh my God, that thing just, it's, oh, look at that. It wasn't even a bad pitch. Look at that. Oh, I was like, oh, did I leave it? No, that wasn't even close. That was in the batter's box. Makes me wonder what the judge one was, because I didn't feel like I missed that badly. Didn't miss my spot. I actually missed it inside, and he still took me yard. All right, 2 outs now for Hauk, who's blown the save. Gross. Hate to hear that. Yeah, okay. I gotta get back on my groove here. I got a little rattled by that homer. Threw a very hittable pitch to the last guy. Luckily, he just flew out. Ooh, Varsho's gonna lay off that one. Splitter. Dude, the splitter just kills him. All right. Oh, Danny Jansen though. Oh, that one. He just look at this. Look at where this thing is. Just carries out there. It's this Canadian air, man. It's different up here. Balls fly differently. Christian Arroyo though, who's been amazing this season. Look at that. His average has dropped under 300, but he's still having an amazing season. 13 homers, 294 average, good slugging too. I was ahead on that one by a lot, so I just checked my swing. All right. Oh my god, now he dots it. Instead of putting in, oh man, he dots that. I was way early on the slider too. Behind in the count though. Grounds it there, shoot. The good news is, I believe that's Franklin Wellington at second, and he's got 87 speed, so I'm fine with that. Rafi, we're already batted around. That was not even that bad of a hit though. Just unlucky to get that to ground right to the shortstop. Yeah, don't throw me a fastball down the middle again. 317 with runners in scoring position. Devers is him, dude. Devers is him. OPS of 964. Good Lord. Nobody else is even above 800. I mean, Story's close. Story's at 787, but he does not want to give me anything to hit. Jackson's already hit a home run? 7 RBIs in his career? Okay, we like to see things like that. All right. I was behind on that one. That's one I could have taken yard too. Oh, 82 clutch, so that's pretty good. I mean, you got to think differently in franchise mode than Diamond Dynasty. But there it is again! Devers cranks it again! Let's go! Absolutely blasted. That's twice with Rafi now. Let's go! Everybody's hype about that one. Boom! Crushes it. Oh, man. Let's go. All right, a 2-run homer just early. Man, he mashes the ball, though. Good eye, Mac. Mac has 66 contact, 62 power, 77 vision. This is a good hitter. He's got room to grow. He's 2 for 5 today. Let's see if we can get him 3 for 6. Get him up to the 500 on the day. Another one. Mac Jackson hits it out of the park. Oh my goodness. Why did I not have Mac Jackson up earlier in the season? Holy smokes. I played Bobby Dahlbeck over this dude. Absolutely foolish, man. Absolutely foolish decision. But a perfect. He left it over the plate. Now we're up by 3. Oh, there we go. Come on, Justin. Let's keep it rolling. Let's get ourselves some run support, because clearly I'm gonna give up a home run in the next inning. Oh man. I don't want to, but like that is the pitch that I got taken deep on. Like that right there. I mean, maybe not a slider, it was a sinker, but still off the pole. So frustrating. This game should be over. We should be talking about the season recap and who stays and who goes. But anyway, it's fun. I love playing. This game is so much fun to play, and especially when I get to play it for you guys, and you guys get to comment. I appreciate the comments about my settings too. It's awesome. You guys are an awesome community, and I am nervous. Why? Because I don't want to mess up. Full count. All right, runners are leading off because they're the ghost runner. Here we go. Woo! That was a nice curveball. I was just over top of it. Lucky to get a piece of it. Yeah, that thing dropped out from under me. I got to be more aware of where the curveball is going to end up. And again, I was very early. No, I didn't go around, did I? Nope. Walked him. There we go. Justin Turner, take your base, sir. Trevor Story now up to the plate. Story is the only other guy, you know, above 750. Oh, Arroyo is too. So those three guys have been great for us. Arroyo has been solid. Stay fair. Oh, just foul. Come on, man. Grounded into 14 double plays this season. That feels like a low number to me. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Oh, I didn't quite get up there enough. And it's not going to leave the yard, but he's starting to give some really meaty pitches here up at the plate. Like, I got an opportunity to maybe get another one here with Masataka Yoshida, we've already homered with Masataka in this game. That was to take the lead in the top of the 10th. Devers tied it in the bottom of the 9th. Oh, man. Smoked it, but no further than short. Good slide there. I appreciate the effort, Arroyo. Or not Arroyo, Turner. I'm going to go down and low with the sinker. Matt Chapman, probably not the guy I want to mess around with here. 168 with runners in scoring position? Good lord, that's not good at all. Maybe I should just attack him. Not like that. I'll let him have third. Screw it. I just want to get the foreshore out. Listen, we're up by 3. I don't need to get everything perfectly. You know, I don't need to get that runner at third, so we're fine. He can do whatever he wants over there. I'm not worried. That's off. That's okay. We're still up by 2. Nobody on. 2 outs. Bo Bichette, very dangerous. Very dangerous when you leave him pitches like that. But no further than Frank Wellington, and we get out of here with the win. Houck does get a save. Can you get a blown save and a save in the same game? Those of you that know baseball stats and things like that better than me, please let me know. I think you can. I think you might be able to. He gets the win. He gets the blown... He gets the win, but he doesn't get the save, right? He gets a blown save and the win, but doesn't get the save. Interesting. Anyway, ooh, we got a chance here. You know what? I just made you guys... Oh, it's Rafi, though. 14-game hit streak. Simulate. Blue Jays defeated the Red Sox. Ouch. Okay, we'll turn off these critical situations and get up to this Baltimore series. AAA Red Sox have finished just under 500. Wasn't good enough to make the postseason. The Sea Dogs did make the postseason, though. Congratulations. No. There we go. All right, so we are 75 and... Oh, okay, so we got a 4-game series. If we sweep them, we get an opportunity to maybe finish ahead of them in the standings. We can't hit 500, unfortunately. But, you know, we'll see. We'll simulate through the end of the season, then we'll do a recap. We lost to them, but top of the 9th, Tyler Wells is trying to close us out. On deck is Yu Chang. At the plate is Rafi Devers. Team rankings, home runs. Yeah, it's just not enough. The pitching has started to come down, although the ERA and runs against are pretty good. Oh, Rafi, if you hit a home run here, I will buy you Chipotle. I don't know why I said that, but, you know, maybe he'll do it for the Chipotle. I don't know. Oh, my goodness. Does he want Chipotle that badly? Does he want it that badly? Oh, I thought we were about to have a meme on our hands. Oh, he crushed it. If it wasn't raining, that thing is gone. That thing is gone if it wasn't raining. Oh, brother. That sucks. I'm upset. I'm a little bit upset. I'm a little bit upset about that one right now. It could have worked so perfectly. I would have had to buy Rafael Devers Chipotle in this universe. I don't know why, but hey, you never know. Ah, it was late on it. I gotta be early on those. And that's it. That's that. That's the ball game, and we are gonna lose again to the Orioles with Grayson Rodriguez picking up the win. Austin Hayes getting the player of the game. Anthony Santander, and then Adam Frazier, also notable players. All right, 7 stubs. That's going to help me complete my live series collection. Thank you. All right. The Sea Dogs have won the Eastern League Northeast Division Playoff Series and will be taking on the Senators in the Eastern League Championship Series, ELCS. Oh, Houck, I got to help you out, buddy. We got a runner in scoring position. I want to beat the Orioles, man. I want to get close. I know 70, less than 80 wins is not going to be good. I think my goal was to make the playoffs, but it's a longer term project than you think. It's going to be one season of suffering, and then all of a sudden next season we're going to be really good with a lot of exciting players to watch and cheer for. Whew, that one hung a little bit over the plate more so than I wanted it to. Up and in with the four-seamer. And he just laid off it. That's fine. That's fine. I'll just hit him with the low and away splitter. Love my splitter, man. Nobody ever hits it. We're gonna go back to it, but this time down and in. Full count. Ooh! Didn't hit it because he was out of the zone. It was a ball, and I walked him. But that's okay. Because now we're gonna jam Anthony Santander and get him to ground into a double play ball. Okay, how about away? And then he's gonna roll over it, and we're gonna get a double. You're supposed to hit it in play, not foul it off. Don't you know how these things work? He's gonna leave that one alone. Yeah, I don't blame him. We're gonna go with the splitter. My famous splitter! That was not very well located. Oh, come on, man. Just do something here. Bro, I'm trying not to just bean ya and load the bases. There we go. You know what? Huge to stop that from going into the outfield. Bases are loaded, though. I'm a little worried now. We're gonna go with the sinker down and in. I just wanted the play to any base. That's really what I wanted. Gotta get used to pushing A now to throw home, potentially. Double play ball, this is what we wanted. Throw him out, yes, there we go. We get the double play ball like I was trying to do on the last one, but that was a huge dive from Mondesi to stop the ball from going into the outfield because the runner could have come around, and then it's just, can you gun him down? Tariq Skubal gets the win, though. Strikeout per inning, love to see that. We get the win. Can we finish the season on a high note? 77's a lot better than 76. We get a chance to, oh, they're trying to walk it off. Bello, it's a nothing game. Oh, all right, final game of the season. Here we go. I know I'm way more hyped than I should be for a losing season, but guys, I'm having so much fun in this series that I hope you are too. Let me know. But here we go, Bello. Our first chance to see him in game. Beautiful. Beautiful gets the call on the outer half of the plate. Circle change in the same spot. A little fast, but it's okay because we're going to get him to foul it off. Let's go with that slider down at the knees. Tapia, get there, please. Thank you. I hate that little, like, oh, he hit the ball. Jump they do. They like, oh, I'm playing baseball. It's kind of funny. I get why they do it, just kind of make, like, outfielders less vacuums. But it's just always funny when I see him jump like that. Like, oh. Like, I get being late to go, I don't know, to your left or right, but, like, when the ball's hit pretty much at you, and you're like, oh, ball. I find it pretty funny. Oh, thank you. Mac has got that, and done. Beautiful. Mac with the stirrups and the Nikes. Interesting. Interesting combination of throwback and modern. Here we go. I'm not going to say a word. Just ignore that 20 I slipped the ump before this inning. Just ignore it. We're going to see if is he going to give it to me again? Here's the question. Is he going to give it to me again? Yes, he is! I owe him another 20 now. Oh, my goodness. All right, Yoshida. Extra innings rule. Let's go. All right, who is at 46 steal, 35 speed? How do you have more better stealing than you do speed? Good hit. Into the outfield. There we go. Oh, my God. That's a perfect hit. That's a double. Absolutely. I could have maybe stretched it into a triple if I wanted to, but no chance. We get the runner home. The shortstop can't make the play there. Tight one. Yoshida with a big go-ahead RBI. Perfect on the curve, too. See, I told you guys, I'm going to grow myself with the curveball and stuff. Here we go. Justin Turner. Oh, man. Oh, that was higher than I thought it was, and it's not deep enough. Oh, don't take up. I thought about it because the way he was like walking back there, I was like, and then I was like, no, he's gonna absolutely gun me down if I try and go. But yeah, Dean Kremer is not looking great here with his pitch locations. Still, that one was better. That cutter is it's a good spot for a cutter. That's tough to get around and get a good hold of and keep it fair. and get a solid base hit. But still, it's in the zone. Man, I don't know if I've seen Nick Fortes swing other than the one I swung on like way down there. Way over there, I think. Hopefully I didn't just point to the side of the screen, and hopefully I pointed to the plate. Yep, that one I'm not gonna touch, because if that thing dropped in there, that's some wizardry stuff. That's some, I don't know, some movie type magic. All right. Yep, good block by Rutschman. And I'm not gonna try and go on Rutschman. Good God, no. Guy's got an arm in game, and I'm not ready to test it. 2-2 count, though. Pretty fine with that. He's not giving me, like... Oh, man, it just was a little lower than what I wanted it to be. Oh, I didn't quite get the timing right either. But Christian Arroyo, let's... man, his average is dropping. I don't think it's me. I don't think I'm the one single-handedly dropping his average. But listen, he's been good all season. I brought him back on a contract, so we'll see. Oof. That is not good. That was not good. 310 with runners and scoring. It's like him, Story, and Devers are like the batters on the team. It's crazy. I didn't understand that Arroyo was such a slugger. OPS of 760. Here we go. 0-2 count. 77 speed. Yoshida has got speed. Oh my goodness, why was I so late on that? I don't know what I was thinking about. My brain was just like, yeah, no. It's a four-seamer right here, right at the belt. Come on. Oh, gotta hit that one next time. Good curveball just over top of it. Not too bad. All right. Let's get out of this season with a win. I want to end the season on a high note, man. Speaking of high, that ball was high. So 79 clutch, that's really good. No wonder why he's one of the better hitters on the team. Oh man, that curveball I thought I had it. I thought I had it too. Yoshida though with a solid knock to get us the go-ahead run, the first run in the game thanks to the extra innings rule. Because if not for that, I don't think we don't score any runs. I do love the extra innings rule personally. Good stuff, Bello. I was going to say a different word, but that's good stuff right there. Woo! Good way to lay off that one. We're going to go with the circle change, though, just down. There we go. Swing and a miss from Franchi Cordero? Franchi? Colton Cosner? Oh, I almost put the sinker up. No, I want to go up with a... I did put the sinker up. Woo! Gotta focus on the pinpoint pitching. In the dirt. Oh, man. He got back. He definitely got back in time, but that was kind of close. Ooh, close one. Okay. I guess my favors ran out from the ump. Oh, there's no way. We got him. We got him. Out. Let's go. Oh my God. I can't believe they sent him, dude. I'm just happy I got a green time throw. It wasn't perfect, but it was in plenty of time. I'm going to put the sinker down in the same spot. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. Like, why didn't it switch me to the second baseman there? I definitely could have made a play on that ball. I tried. Tried to switch my player. Dude, Crawford, you could have ended the game right there. Slider down and in. I had to check the number of outs. I don't know if you saw my glance just there. I had to check the number of outs because I was like, I think I just have to throw it to first. And I do. And we get out of here with the win. Thanks to Yoshida for the base hit in the extra inning. In the top of the 10th, Brian Bello gets the win. 3 innings pitched, 4 strikeouts, 2 hits allowed. No walks, no earned runs. That's the important one. Dean Kramer, unfortunately, takes the 1 earned run against. Garrett Whitlock is the player of the game with 10 strikeouts in 7 innings pitched. So there we go. Season is over. 77 and 85, 475. Unfortunately, it wasn't good enough to make the postseason. Better luck next season. Yes, stop simulating. There we go. League leaders. Devers led the league in batting average. Let's go. Devers. Holy smokes, up to an 87 now. Look at that growth all across the board, but mostly in his contact. The power against lefties dropped off a bit, but he grew in power against righties, vision, discipline, clutch, and then bunting. I don't care about bunting, but that is great stuff to see there. Hits. Arroyo was third in hits. Beautiful. Devers at 7. Love to see that. Shohei Ohtani up there. Good for him. Christian Arroyo had the 4th most at-bats in the league. Arroyo also had the 7th most doubles. Arroyo, what is with you, my guy? Trevor Story had the 6th most triples with 8. Matt Vierling had 14 triples? He's got 92 speed, so I guess it makes sense. Like, all these guys are going to be fast. I don't think Julio Rodriguez, I don't see anybody that's like slow here. Shohei Ohtani, can I flip that? No, I can't. Home run, Ohtani led the league in home runs. Man, that's crazy. Him and Trout, they combined for 90 home runs. Devers there at 6 with 34. A really, really good season from Devers. Anybody else? Yeah, I think that's our problem. We have a power problem. RBIs, runs, nobody there. Stolen bases, Trevor Story with 22. Good to see that. Like to see some stolen bases. Like to see the change in real life too. Rafael Devers, slugging percentage, 5th in the majors, or 5th in the American League, I should say. OPS wins. I don't think we're going to have anybody here for pitchers. Oh, Garrett Whitlock had the 5th best ERA. Love to see that from Whitlock. 84 overall now, B potential still, so he's looking pretty good. Home runs allowed, only 13 for Alek Manoah. Good lord. Dean Kramer didn't allow many either, so good for him, although we did just get a solid base knock against him in the last one. Strikeouts, yeah, complete games, innings pitched. Who pitched so many? Steve Melendez up there in 8th for innings pitched, up now to a 77. Keeps on growing, and he was also up there in complete games. I snubbed him. He had 4 complete games. My guy's got stamina. 92 stam. Yeah, hell yeah. Walks allowed, whip, pitching war, batting war, Trout, and oh my god, Ohtani's worth? Like over 12? Good lord. And there we go, batting average. And then we go to awards. The batting title goes to Rafael Devers. Love to see that. MVP goes to Shohei. Obviously, I mean, he's just insane this season. Cy Young goes to Shohei. The batting title goes to Devers, though. 324 with 34 home runs and 92 RB. That is crazy. Reliever of the year, nobody here. Rookie of the year, Shohei. Hank Aaron award goes to Shohei. Gold glove for the pitcher is Grayson Rodriguez. Fortes won the gold glove as our catcher. So maybe I do want to I did bring him back as a defensive catcher, as a backup, but we'll have to find a better catcher next season. Anybody else from our team in the running? Tapia was almost a gold glover in left field. Dalton Varsho, though, wins it. And then now it's time for the Silver Slugger Award. Do we have anybody here? Rafael Devers wins the batting title, but misses out on the Silver Slugger behind Jose Ramirez because he had 18 more RBIs, but 5 more home runs and had a better batting average by 30 points. I don't know. I think it's Devers, but you tell me what you think. And the third outfield guy, Kyle Tucker. So there we go. Postseason MVP, obviously we don't have anyone yet. Transactions completed. That's fine. They called up Noah Syndergaard. They had him in the minors. Okay. Player statistics. So we pretty much got a good look at it, but what we do need is somebody else besides Devers with power. Maybe somebody with some pop against lefties. Because we got a bunch of guys with like a solid pop, right? But nobody's even close to Devers, and we need somebody in the 20s. We need another guy maybe pushing 30, right? We need another 30 home run hitter. The batting average, Ref Snyder, he had 1 hit this season in his 3 at-bats, so good for him. I wish I could filter out people with not enough at-bats, but Mac Jackson looking very promising. Maybe next season, we'll see his home runs per at-bat kind of thing. We'll take a look at that. But, him, he's definitely a guy that could replace Justin Turner for maybe, the DH. Maybe, Arroyo plays second. Arroyo's got beat. Oh man, guys, like things are looking up. I'm excited for next season. Next season's gonna be pretty good. Mac Jackson had a lot of tremendous growth this season. Kike Hernandez had a solid season at the plate. Tapia Story, who disappointed? Yu Chang disappointed. Nick Fortes, obviously he's the Gold Glover at catcher. So Franklin Wellington disappointed. I know he's probably not quite ready. He's now a 74. Reese McGuire, Yoshida. Honestly, this is a pretty upsetting season from Yoshida. I'm really not thrilled about that. OPS, Devers. Obviously, Ref Snyder didn't play much. Mac Jackson, the only other guy over 800 OPS. That's what I'm talking about. Story. and Arroyo are the only other two over 750. So we need to get that up. Kike's fine, but we definitely need to work on the batting. I think the defense, we had a top defensive team according to the ranking, so I think we should be fine there. Who got caught stealing the most? Trevor Story, but he also got the most stolen bases, so yeah, you take it. Take the good with the bad. The best WAR was Devers. Story with the second best, so obviously he was killing it at whatever defensive position he was playing. He's kind of just an all-around great player with the steals, the RBIs, home runs, average. Like, he's phenomenal. I got no problem with Story. May have a problem later in his career with that 23 million, but for now, I'm fine with it. Kike Hernandez, Christian Arroyo, and Nick Fortes. All these guys are the only guys over 2. These guys are locked in. Everybody else, questionable, right? Tapia, Turner, Yoshida, fine backups, but not guys we want starting. McGuire, Mondesi, Refsnyder, pretty much replacement. Mac Jackson was negative, surprisingly. Frank Wellington, unsurprisingly, was negative. He just wasn't quite ready. At-bats per home run, the fewest. Devers, then Mac Jackson, right? Like, this is what we need. We need somebody right there. Mac Jackson with the home runs could be the guy next season. He's one of the top prospects in baseball from Pennsylvania, a pull hitter. Would love to see him take off as far as home runs. His power speed number, not sure what that means. Secondary average, batting runs. Batting runs created, Devers, where is it? Runs created, there we go. 115. Arroyo created a ton. Story, Turner, and then it really falls off. We need more guys to create some runs. Like this chunk right here, obviously Mac Jackson and Franklin Wellington. Franklin Wellington with his speed probably did pretty well, if I had to guess. Stolen base runs, negative 0.9, really. Mondesi created 0.6, so runs created. Who created? Yeah, it's just one of those. For Refsnyder, yeah, no, but Yu Chang, yeah, it is what it is. We'll look at the pitchers now. Let's take a look at just the starting pitchers. Steve Melendez, 14 and 11. Most wins for of the team is Steve Melendez, so I'm very excited to see how he continues to grow. Him and Garrett Whitlock, both guys I'm very, very happy to keep in the rotation, as well as Tariq Skubal, who I think got unlucky this season. 4.31 ERA is not good, probably partially on him. 61 walks, 130 strikeouts, so again, not a fantastic strikeout guy. He's okay. He's a lefty for us, though, so we'll see. Brian Bello, 2-1. We also helped get him one of those. Taking a look at, so the game started here, 30. They all got about 32. Quality starts, though. Garrett Whitlock, Steve Melendez, both fantastic in the 2/3 about. Skubal, close. Paxton and Kluber, I think they're both expiring contracts, 10 million and 10 million. They're both gonna, I'm done with both of them. They can both go. 50% or less is not where I want to be. Skubal pushing it, but I believe that he's gonna grow. Him and Whitlock are gonna be a great duo. Steve Melendez maybe is the 4. Find another guy. Maybe we find an ace to take the pressure off of Skubal. We'll see who's in free agency though. Pavetta and Bello didn't start. So let's see here. What else? Oh, I want to see Ks per 9. Paxton, pretty much the only guy with a good Ks per 9. Everybody else pretty mediocre. Not a lot of strikeout pitchers here now that we've dealt Sale. Giving up over a home run per game for the majority of our players. Not good. Steve Melendez was solid, right? But, got to limit those home runs. Those home runs per 9. I know it's his best category too. It's his best pitching category. So really, really, really got to do better there. Fielding independent pitching though, Whitlock dealt. Skubal actually kind of got bailed out by the defense. So listen, we that's why we have the defense that we do, is to bail out our starting pitchers. Relief pitchers, closing pitchers, nobody there. Houck had 20 saves this season. I'm so happy with him. Same thing. Joely Rodriguez, a solid season for him. He didn't pitch many innings though. Most innings pitched was Connor Brogdon here. You guys can see. Let's just take a look at the WAR. He was the only negative with Joely Rodriguez. The Ks per 9, Tanner Houck, beautiful. Out of the pen to see 9 point over a K per inning. Love to see that. So I'm satisfied with this, guys. The pitching is not really something I have to worry about, right? Probably want to find one more guy for the top 3, and then one more guy for the 4 or 5, depending on where we want to put Melendez. The bullpen, need a couple more relievers and find a new closer, although Houck probably could be our closer. I really like him in that role. I really like him as a pitcher, but he's got 64 stamina, so probably better served as a middle reliever. Another bullpen arm or 2. So the pitching will obviously everywhere, every fielding position is up for grabs. First baseman, I kind of want to rock with Mac Jackson there. Tristan Casas is now a 70. He's grown despite his poor injury. Arroyo, Torkelson, there he is. He's up to a 67. So Tristan Casas is up to a 70. So he's outgrown even despite the torn ACL or MCL. We need to find a shortstop. Marcelo Mayer is still too many years away. Christian Arroyo, he could play there. I don't love the speed and the fielding. I'd much rather have him probably DH where he is. He can also play first. Maybe we play him at first and then we DH Mac Jackson. Mac Jackson's fielding is quite horrific. He's probably going to be the DH in my mind and play Arroyo at first. Devers obviously has got third lock. So we got second, third, and first. We don't have to worry about. We need to find a new catcher. We need to find some pitchers. 2023 is this year. Here's next year. Yeah. Oh, wow. So you can see that they already plan on some of these players jumping a ton. Look at this. All right. Garrett Whitlock to an 89 is what they're projecting. Skubal to an 87. Melendez to an 81. Pivetta, and then Brian Bello. So maybe we just need to find one more pitcher to replace Pivetta. Pivetta, yeah, he's not under contract in 2024. That's why I think I'm a little bit confused by this view, but we need to find a shortstop. Story's fine at second. Devers is obviously a great third baseman. Arroyo at first, absolutely. Mac Jackson not in the outfield. Kike and Yoshida. We definitely want to find another outfielder. Riley Green, projected to be a 73. He's currently a 70. I think we're good there. We might need to find another starting outfield, two starting outfielders. Bench Kike and Yoshida. So two starting outfielders, play Kike, bench Yoshida and Green. And then Mac Jackson will be, and then Frank Wellington can be up here, maybe, maybe not. As a fielder, though, he's pretty solid. He's a pretty solid fielder with the speed and everything like that. So you guys let me know what you want to see. Where do you want to see this team go? What should we be doing? Should we be splashing the cash in free agency? You know, we can find a bunch of $10 million guys that I think we could really, you know, like Kike Hernandez, you know, obviously the game is telling me he's not a $10 million player because he's not asking for that. So we can find upgrades to most of our guys. We got plenty of space in the budget, and we're ready to start the offseason. But guys, I think that's really all the time I have for this one. The salaries and everything look good. I'm ready to go. We've got $42 million in surplus that we can start spending in free agency, find some more $7-8 million players that are going to help us be a team to make a playoff push. So GM goals obviously didn't reach the postseason, a bit of a bummer, but our GM rating went up. So that's good. Average job security. So anyway, guys, that's all the time I have for this one. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see some more, and I will see you guys in the next one.
It's a free for all, before we fall. It's a free for all.